Hello there, and welcome to That Shakespeare Life. This is the channel where we go behind the curtain and into the real life and history of William Shakespeare. We share everything from tidbits to what life was like to games, recipes, crafts, and I even answer some community questions sometimes when you guys have a question you want to know more about from the life of William Shakespeare. It's a great big grab bag of Shakespeare history here. So if that's your cup of tea, then hit that like and subscribe button because we're here every week. Dice games like Hazard, Main, and even backgammon were popular for Shakespeare's lifetime. When someone in the 16th century sat down to play dice games, what did their dice look like? Did he have the same kind of dice that we have today? And what were the dice actually made from? Let's find out right now on That Shakespeare Life. Our guest this week, Charles Knudsen, has been recreating historical games for over 30 years. He runs the website historicgames.com, where he and his wife post instructions and history about games that would have been popular throughout history, but they include a particular focus on the 17th century, including games that would have been played during Shakespeare's lifetime. To find out about dice games in particular, I sat down with Charles to talk about what dice were made from the 16th and 17th century, as well as what they were shaped like and how dice were constructed. Here's what he had to say.
Would have been the most common style of die. There are definitely evidence of different shaped dice. There are ancient examples of D20 or D12 dice, but my assumption was that they were not used so much for gambling, but for divination. There's also evidence of seven-sided dice in the 13th century that were used for a variation on chess, where you'd roll the dice to tell you which chess piece you could move.
In this episode with Charles, he teaches listeners how to play a common dice game from Shakespeare's lifetime, along with more information about the history of dice games. You can hear our entire conversation with Charles at CassidyCash.com/episode 363. While you're there, remember that there are history extras, including insider research, museum artifacts, period portraits, and primary documents, all available for patrons of our show. If you'd like to dive into some of these extras and the visual content that goes along with our conversation, you can log in on the show notes page to join us as a patron or log in using your credentials if you're already a supporter, and all of these extras will expand on the website. That's it for this week. Thank you for watching. I'm Cassidy Cash, and I hope you learned something new about the Bard. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.